Jill, how do I log into the phone system for the first time? Or if I come into the office and it says logged out?
Oh, it's really easy. Here, let me show you how. To initiate logging in, press the key button directly below the bold text on LCD screen that reads Activate. If you notice, there are 3 buttons found just below the LCD screen. These are referred to as the soft keys. Whenever there are options shown, you will press the soft key directly below to initiate command. To begin, press the soft key below Activate. Your screen will then display Extension. After typing in your extension, you'll be prompted for your PIN. Using the keypad, type in your PIN number, then press the soft key found directly below, labeled Enter. If the LCD screen now displays your extension on the top line, you successfully logged in and are able to place and receive calls.
And how do I reset or change my PIN number?
The first step is to log into the VoiceNet online portal. At the initial login screen for the incoming number field, you may use any phone number associated with your business. It isn't necessarily one specific number, but it must be active. It is usually best to enter the main published number. Area code is required, and only 10 digits will be accepted. The next 2 fields, extension and PIN, will have the same criteria for logging into your phone. If it's the first time you're accessing the portal, you'll immediately be prompted to change your PIN by entering it twice to avoid typos. You may continue to change it whenever needed. After logging on, select My Personal Details from the left-hand column. A pop-up window will appear where you will enter the old existing PIN and then choose a new PIN.
Can I log into any phone like this or just the phone at my desk?
Oh yes, you can log into any other phone in your office. Wherever you are logged in, that phone will ring when your extension or direct number is dialed and also have your key and permission profile associated with it. To log into a different phone, you would first have to log out the current user or location if the phone is not in logged out activate state. You do not need to know any specific credentials for that user. First, press soft key for menu. The next display will have an option on the far left for log out. Again, press that soft key. You'll be asked to confirm log out. Press the key below yes on the far left. Now the phone should be in logged out activate state. Now you will log in as you initially did at your own phone. This feature is referred to as hot desking. You cannot be logged into 2 phones at once, so if you were to hot desk in, say, the conference room, your normal desk phone would automatically be logged out.
Can you show me how to record my greeting and my name announcement?
Sure, let me show you. It's really easy.
Okay.
First, press the fixed voicemail key. The operator will ask you to enter your voicemail PIN number. Since it is the first time you are accessing your voicemail, the default PIN is 1234, then the pound key. Remember, after you complete each step, you need to press the pound key. The operator will walk you through the setup. There are 3 steps you need to complete. There are 3 options that the operator will explain. 1, to replay, 2, to save, and 3, to record or retype. Third, the name announcement, which is used if no greeting is desired. Just record your name when prompted, followed by the pound key. Fourth, you can also record a personal greeting. You'll be asked if you'd prefer to use a default or record your own. You can change your PIN number, which can be between 4 and 10 digits long. And remember, it's important to note that your voicemail PIN and the PIN used to log into your phone and your online portal are completely different.
Now, if the orange light is on, does that mean I have a message?
Yes, if that orange light is on, that signifies that you have at least one message.
Okay, how do I check it then?
Well, let me show you. It's easy. When the clear envelope key and thin rectangular lamp on the right-hand side of the phone are both lit up, you have at least one new message since last accessing voicemail. To retrieve, simply press the voicemail key and enter your PIN followed by the pound key. To delete the message, press 3, either during the message or at the end. If it isn't deleted, the message will automatically be saved. You can also check your voicemail remotely. To do so, you would want to dial main number or your personal number if you have one. Once you hear your own voicemail greeting, press the star key. The operator will immediately break in and ask for you to enter your PIN followed by the pound key. After you enter your PIN, the operator will notify you if you have any new messages, and if so, the quantity. At this point, features and options function just as if you were checking it from your phone.
Can I have my voicemail sent to my email?
Yes, you have the option to have your voicemail sent directly to your email address. The subject on the email will be the caller ID, and the email will include a WAV file attachment, which is a copy of a message that can be played through any standard media player.
Can I program speed dials and other keys on my phone?
Sure, let me show you. Log into the portal and from the left-hand column select My Phone. The first step is to assure you are adding features to the correct phone model you use. If you are logged in, there will be an asterisk at the left of all listed models. Any memory key that has its label area grayed out has been locked and is part of a company profile. You cannot edit or change these keys. Select any memory key to configure by clicking on the black button next to the label. A pop-up window will appear. Click the drop-down menu next to the feature to make your selection. If you have one highlighted, there will be a brief description of it in the box above. Select the key within the pop-up window and choose One Touch Speed Dial from the drop-down menu options. In the label field, type whatever you wish to name or identify the number as. This will also be printed on your phone label. Under the Details field, type in the phone number you want as a speed dial. Another popular feature is forward to number. And when this is activated, all your incoming calls can go wherever you would like them to go. Maybe your cell number, your home number, your coworker. Select the memory key to configure. Then in the pop-up window, select Forward to Number from drop-down menu features. In the Details field, type in the number that your calls will forward to when the feature is activated. After saving these, you can activate them through the interface by changing the status field from inactive to active and then saving. This is a great feature for when forwarding must be activated remotely.
So I can forward calls to my cell phone?
Sure, just press the button that we programmed. When this light is green, it's activated. Now you press it again and it's deactivated.
That's simple. Can we rename the buttons that we just programmed on the phone?
Yes, let me show you how. Click the button for the specific memory key and edit the label without changing the feature. Once you've completed your revisions, scroll to the bottom of the page. Click on Print Key Label. When you get to the pop-up window for printer options, make sure your page scaling is set to none. Do not use legal or fit to margins.
Can you show me how to transfer a call?
Sure, let me show you now. The first step to initiate a transfer automatically places the original caller on temporary hold. To initiate a transfer, press the soft key directly under Trans on the left-hand side of the screen. Transfer to will then appear on the LCD screen. This is also when the caller is automatically placed on hold. Now dial the extension or phone number. After the initial ring, you can complete the transfer by either pressing the Trans soft key a second time or just by hanging up the handset. The LCD screen will read, Transfer Complete. This is considered a cold transfer because we're transferring it without any notification. A warm transfer is when there is notification prior to the call being transferred. For a warm transfer, wait for a party to answer and notify them who is on the phone. If they want to accept, hang up handset, or press trans soft key a second time, screen will read transfer complete. The steps for warm and cold transferring are really the same.
If I make a call, how do I conference another person into the call?
Oh, it's easy. Let me show you. While on a call, you want to press the center soft key below conf to initiate a three-way call. Once pressed, the first caller will automatically be placed on hold. Line 1 will be flashing orange, and line 2 will automatically become green and have a dial tone. At the same time, the LCD screen will display conf with. Now dial the extension or number of the third party you want to join in on the call. Once the third party answers, verify that they can participate. If they can, press the conf soft key a second time to complete. The line 1 lamp will turn solid green again, and the LCD screen will display three-way call. All three parties are now bridged together.
How do I call someone in my office if I don't know their extension?
The blue fixed key is the internal directory key. It's also known as the super key. When pressed, it will give a listing in alphabetical order by last name. Use the arrow keys to cycle through the list. When you get to the desired user, you have a soft key option to press dial. This is very useful for looking up extensions without even having to call. It is an internal office phone book, sort of similar to your cell phone's contact list. To locate a specific user quickly after the blue directory key is pressed, you may press the number that correlates with the first letter of their last name. If it doesn't choose them automatically, you can scroll a few names up or down, then press the soft key for dial. Once you become comfortable with the transfer and conference process, you can integrate the directory key.
So I've heard you can have your cell phone and desk phone ring at the same time. How do I set that up?
Sure, that's called twinning. Let me show you. First, log into the portal and select My Call Coverage from the left-hand column. Scroll to the bottom of the page, and there is a section explaining twinning and how it is to be configured. To activate twinning through the portal, simply check the activation box and save. Uncheck and save to deactivate. In the twin target field, enter the number that you would prefer to ring while your office phone is also ringing. Remember to enter your cell phone number just as if you were dialing using a 9 first, then save settings at the bottom of the page. You can also configure a memory key to activate and deactivate twinning. Similar to the forward to number feature, where you can activate by pressing and deactivate by pressing again.
So how do I change the volume on the handset? I only see the two arrow buttons on the phone.
It's easy. These two arrow buttons control all the volumes in the handset, the speakerphone, and the ringer. You may change the volume setting for your handset by scrolling the arrow keys until you are comfortable with the volume, then hanging up to save. There is a gauge that appears on the LCD screen showing settings between 1 and 12. Do not save at the highest setting. Otherwise, it will return to the default settings.